what I want to do is I want to show you three things right off the bat here this morning. Three abstracts, if you will. Things that you've, well, probably never given a second of thought to in your entire life. We're going to look through a different lens this morning for a few minutes and discover some things about how this human species of ours works, what motivates people, what attracts people, the behaviors that attract people, and the things that repel people. It's very, very easy as businesses to, without thinking about it, to repel people, the people that we're trying to attract and make loyal. Oh, that's me. Okay. There's a picture of a motorcycle, and you're going to learn something from this motorcycle about loyalty. And it's a discovery that we made the hard way at a company that we took. Let's put it this way. We took a company whose name has been tattooed onto people's bodies since World War I. And we destroyed that business by making everything about our business focused on this, on product, glorification of product, because we believe that our product is beautiful and it's special, and people have strong emotional attachments to it. We believe that the product was the attractant, and we believe that the product was the source of all that loyalty. Let's learn something from this bike here. Let's learn something about human behavior, something that everyone and every business in the world can and should be tuned into. If you could change just one thing on this bike, and that's the motorcycle as it was manufactured in America. If you could change one thing on this motorcycle, I know what that one thing is. See, everybody that buys a Harley-Davidson motorcycle asks the people working at their dealership to remove those exhaust pipes, those mufflers, and replace them with two that are much louder. You've probably noticed something about people that ride Harleys. We're loud, and we like our motorcycles to be loud. Why do you suppose we want our motorcycles to be loud? Everybody, oh, it's for safety. That makes them real safe. We like our motorcycles to be loud for a very human reason, and a reason that anyone who competes for a living can use and understand to instill a sense of loyalty in people, because this speaks to the essence of loyalty. If somebody on a Harley-Davidson motorcycle is at a red light or at a stop sign, which means we're not moving, what do Harley riders do at red lights and stop signs? We rev the engine. You've probably noticed it. It's probably irritated you a few times in your life. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? See, the reason we're doing this is we're talking to you. And what we're saying to you, a 3-year-old could understand. We're saying, look at me. Look at me. What if you don't look? What do you suppose we do? We crack it open. We're going to do it until you look. And trust me, you're going to look eventually, even if it's just for a second. We say, look at me. Look at me. You look back, and for that split second when we see you look back, something magical and wonderful is happening inside us. What do we know about the human species? All human beings, regardless of the color of our skin, the God that we pray to, how much money is in our wallet, all human beings have the same needs. Very, very basic needs. Food, water, shelter, our physiological needs, which are very, very easy for the business world to help us attain and meet. Harder to meet than our physiological needs are our emotional needs. And you learned this probably by the time you were 10 years old, is all human beings need to be validated. All human beings need boosts to their self-esteem and to their ego. We are an ego-driven species. When you look at us, for a split second, dopamine is released in our brain. The pleasure drug is now being released. We are having a positive human experience. It's called joy. What do we do? He asks a room full of people in retail, what do we do to any source of joy in our lives? And the answer is we return to it loyally with a capital L until it fails to give us joy, which is why we'll roll up to the next intersection and we're going to do it again. As long as you keep looking and giving us that little blast of happiness and joy, we are going to continue to come back for that. That's what loyalty is. Loyalty is a human thing. Now, what is the first thing that this person just said to you? In 1/100th of a second, he delivered a very clear message to you, and that message that he delivered to you is not, I'm a Harley person, as obvious as that is. The first thing this person said to you that we all looked right past speaks to the essence of our species. The first thing that he said to you is, look at me. I did not cover my head with paint like this to make an artistic statement. I did it so that you will look at, notice, and react to me, the single most important human being in the universe. It is humanly impossible for any human being to not see himself or herself as the center of the universe. The essence of our being, the essence of our existence lies within every one of us. Every thought, every feeling that you will process over the course of your day today will be thought about, felt about, and experienced in terms of how it impacts you. We're all the same that way. We cannot be any other way than completely self-centered. That's the essence of humanity. Now, what do we do with this? What do we do with this? Why do you suppose Facebook exists? Why does social media exist? Facebook, Twitter, all social media essentially exist to prove and to take advantage of the failure of the human race. We are so desperate as a species for validation, especially now in 2019. We're so desperate for validation to have people react to us, to have an opportunity to talk about our favorite topic of discussion in the universe, which for all of us is the same. Every human being has the same favorite topic of discussion themselves. Remember, the center of the universe. We're so desperate for that we have to go to the fake digital world to get it.